Guten Tag alle, Herr Wallace hier. Heute wollte ich kurz über den Imperativ mit euch sprechen. Today I wanted to talk with you a little bit about the imperative in German, how it's formed, what are its purposes. So first of all, you should know imperatives are used to express commands, requests, suggestions, give directions and instructions. Lass uns beginnen. Let's begin. The imperative, or command forms, are based on the present tense conjugations of the verb for the pronouns du, ihr, sie, und wir. For example, with trinken. An informal command would be, you take the second person conjugation, du trinkst, we're going to drop the st, and we're just going to say trink. For the you plural, ihr trinkt, we're going to just keep the t, nothing changes, and it's just trinkt. For the formal you, we're going to take the conjugation sie trinken, and we're going to reverse it, trinken sie. And then for the we, we're going to take the command wir trinken, and we're going to reverse it just like we did with sie. It's going to be trinken wir, which is basically let's go drink. Usually an e can also be added to these in the written form, but is often not used in the spoken German. So let's go a little bit more in depth here with the du, or informal command. This form is used when addressing people who are familiar to you, your friends, your family, etc. For weak verbs, or regular verbs, the imperative form is formed by dropping the subject pronoun du and the ending st. So we have du trinkst becomes trink, du kaufst becomes kauf, du lernst becomes lern. For strong verbs, or irregular verbs, verbs that end in a t, a d, an ig, or that end in a consonant followed by an m or n, you will add an e to the basic stem of the verb. So for example, the verb warten. The conjugation of that normally is du wartest. So what we're going to do is just drop that est, and we're just going to replace it with the e. So warte auf mich, or du atmest, atmen is to breathe. So atme langsam, breathe slowly. Du öffnest, öffne die Tür, open the door. Du erledigst, erledigen, once we drop the en off, it ends in ig, so that means we're going to add back that e. Erledige das, take care of that. Another rule for the du form, for strong verbs or irregular verbs, the imperative forms retain their strong verb changes if the change is from an e to an I or an IE. Any others are not retained. So for example, ones that are not retained, the umlauts, du trägst is just trag, du fährst, fahr, du läufst, lauf, du stößt, stoß. Okay? So retained endings like an e in the case of helfen, which is an e changing to an I, du hilfst, you're going to retain that I. Hilf mir. Du sprichst, sprich Deutsch. Du siehst, sieh mal das an. Okay. Another additional commonly used command forms for irregular or strong verbs in the du nimmst would be nimm, meine Hand, take my hand. Du gibst, gib mir das, give me that. Du liest, lies das Buch, read the book. Du vergisst, vergiss es, forget it. Du triffst, triff uns da, meet us there. Okay, we will have a follow-up video with more information on the other command forms. Vielen Dank für das Zuschauen und Zuhören. Auf Wiedersehen.